Ooh, what's up, jobbers, and welcome to the latest edition of the Jobber Knocker podcast. So I'm, as always, Nestlemania. Alongside for the ride is a man that clearly loves him some España, JC.
Viva España, baby. Nestlemania. You know what day is today?
It is July 14, 2026, the day
Yeah,
of our Lord.
it's also Bastille Day. Do you know what that is?
Please enlighten me.
It's France Day, baby. And guess what happened on France Day? Those fucking little peckerheads got sent back to their little fucking Eiffel Tower by the Spanish Armada, baby. Number one, going to the finals. You know what else I found out this weekend, Nestlemania?
No, well, tell me.
Because you know how my thing has been that I'm the adopted son of Spain. I am 1% Spanish. So I get to say I'm actually Spanish.
You're 1% Spanish? What did you
1% Spanish, baby. So I am full-blooded Spanish. I'm an Italian, Swedish, Spaniard. And Viva España.
That's what are you, a 23andMe? Like, is that what you did?
I mean, hey. No, one of my uncles did the ancestry. And so on the Italian side, there was one of my grandmother's ancestors that broke the Italian bloodline and got with a little Spanish. So there's my 1%. The rest of it, all Italian, until my mother and father.
What do you mean you don't have the bandwidth, Dom? Is something else going on tonight?
Come on, Dom. It's Tuesday night. What else you got to do? If you're not watching NXT, you're watching the Jobber Knocker.
Hey, wait, is it the All-Star game tonight?
Yeah, no one wants to watch that bullshit.
That's probably what he's watching, the All-Star game, because he's got a big old boner for baseball.
Yeah.
I love you anyway. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm pulling for JC's interest. I'm pulling JC's ancestry card. Wow. Well, listen, we got a lot to talk about on this knocker here, folks. We got a lot of wrestling to talk about, but we can always start somewhere.
Always in the shine, Nestlemania, and you know what? Friday was a great day to be a wrestling fan because one of the greatest superstars of all time is back. Baron Corbin is back, baby. He attacked Mello. He attacked Trick. If you guys have listened to this podcast for as a good amount of time existed, you know Baron Corbin is very high in the JC all-time rankings. That's my guy. And he's back. He's a stud. He makes everything around him better. And he's back where he should be. And that's in a WWE reign. And if that's not Shine of the Week, Nestlemania, I don't know what is.
I jumped out of my seat when I saw it. I thought it was wonderful. I immediately thought of you because you turned me into a believer or a nomad, if you look at his T-shirt, I guess. But I was very excited to see him. I don't know if his ceiling is where it was before he left, but that's okay.
No, he's coming back. He's going to do like what Rusev's doing, just work with some of these guys. And I mean, he has some history with Mello. He's going to work here with Trick, and then he's going to get to play with the little guys who he's good with jumping around. So, it's one of those things. They missed the boat probably with him as a world champion, but Baron Corbin has a lot to give to this industry and a lot to give in WWE. So I think it's a great pickup because I think you need some just solid guys that you can put wherever you need them.
What's your favorite Corbin? Is it still bum ass?
I think by default it has to be the Kane just because that's the GIF I've used forever. But bum ass was great. I mean, everyone loves Happy, the Constable. He's the man. He really is the fucking man.
Yeah. So I think on Smackdown they feel like they've overloaded it a little bit, but it is what it is.
Well, it used to be 3 hours, now it's 2 hours. So
bum ass Corbin taking out Trick Willie style was quite the moment. So I tend to agree. It's funny. I kind of want to see him be world champion, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
I mean, yeah, probably not gonna happen.
But a girl can dream. He's back. He's back big. So
you know what else is back, Nestlemania?
What's that?
Punk versus Cody. It's the name of the title. It's on for SummerSlam. Give the people what they want. Get that fucking ratchet ass Sami Zayn out of here with that fucking short ass title reign. And we got right into it. It's like, oh, SummerSlam? Yeah, we're treating it like WrestleMania this year. Punk, Cody, Roman, Seth, Brock, Oba. By the way, my erection for Brock and Oba is just like. Do you watch The Boys?
Yes.
So you know the character with the penis that chokes people? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's me watching Brock and Oba. That thing just goes for miles and miles, baby.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, those I'm excited for Brock and Oba. I'm excited for Punk and Cody. The other one we'll probably talk about in another segment of the show. So.
Oh wow. Okay. All right.
What, you liked it?
Listen, it depends on who you talk to. Me? No, it's already putting me to sleep.
I was gonna say, I can't believe I'm about to say this, especially in the Shine, but I agree with what a certain fucking absolute virgin dweeb loser wrestling talker on the internet says.
Wow.
We can discuss it on the heat because that name should not be mentioned in the
You're
shine.
right. You're right. You're right.
But yeah, Punk Cody, what's your excitement meter?
I'm excited. I think the match will be good. I appreciate that we kind of just got right into it. There was no bullshit. It was just kind of like, here it is. The up close handshake kiss thing made me giggle, but I kind of didn't expect anything less. I did laugh very hard about the like Punk dealing with Johnny Gargano and being like, "Oh, you had 9 days of hope. That's wonderful." There's all sorts of things that happened on Friday with Punk, but like you said, Cody and Punk is going to be great. I have no doubt that Cody is going to lose, but Cody's a good chaser too. So I think this is
It'd be weird if they just put on Punk for Cody to beat him after like 2 weeks.
I know.
Yeah, no, there's definitely going to be schmaz in this match. There's definitely a Sami Zayn factor, and there's someone else who's been gone for a while that I could see popping up at SummerSlam. So
fair enough. You're right, Grayson Waller. Yeah.
Oh my God, get him on TV, bro. Come on.
There's so many people who are not on television, but it is what it is.
Yeah, is he in the most underutilized category for the North?
He probably should be if he's not, bud.
Most underutilized. Oh, right now it just says Jordan Grace because I don't know if she works there anymore.
She's taking selfies of her being topless from the back in wrestling rings. That's what I saw the other day. So
good for her.
Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, so I'm excited. I'd say I'm a solid 8 for this match. I think I'm excited for it.
That's fair.
But you know, I need something else. I need a build up a little bit. Just 10
well, you know, speaking of build ups, would you say a gauntlet builds you up?
Well, I'm excited for the result. I thought that was fantastic. There were parts of that match. I'll say this much. I was going to give this my hope because I thought you would come out of your fucking seat for this one. But
save it then.
No, it's okay. We can talk about this now. I thought, what a fucking amazing outing for our one and only Javon Evans and the future of Lucha Libre. You know, I thought that part of the equation was fucking awesome.
Banner.
Obviously, there's ups and downs in these things. Obviously, they're made to, you know, drag you out. And I thought Rusev did a great job too. And then Ethan Page was fantastic. Of course, Gable strutting out with his monster truck country song that nobody can understand, and he fucking wins the thing.
That Ray defends. That song sucks, Ray.
You're gonna dig him. That's all I hear. I don't know what the fuck they're saying. It's like, I'm on a free ride. And then the rest of it makes no sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. Also, can I just make a small thing here? Wouldn't you think that because he spent like the better part of a year in Mexico, that Gable would then use all the moves he used in Mexico to like continue his moveset? Like he just like completely abandoned everything he did from Mexico. I don't know. It does bother me slightly. But again, he's going to SummerSlam. He's going to go against Penta. It's going to be fun. I would assume that's his moment. You would think.
Yeah, if he doesn't win there, then this motherfucker's never winning.
My worry about this, and I thought about this the other day. Well, actually, I guess it was last night when he won. On Monday, I kept thinking to myself, man, I'm excited for him. But then I'm thinking to myself, then what do you do?
He beats the champion.
No, I know, but like, is he just going to be the workhorse wrestler, which is perfectly fine?
That's what the mid-card title is, bro.
No, I know. I just feel like...
And then maybe he gets put in LA Knight category where they tease you about him winning the world title, and he never does.
I just felt like there was more excitement for Javon Evans, right? Like, I feel like Javon Evans becomes this thing where you're just like, I can't stop watching this guy. So it's tough.
You know, I love Chad Gable, and I want him to win. But watching this match, I'm like, man, I'd love if Javon won. I'd love if Rusev won. I really wanted Ethan Page to ruin it at the end and then him to win the title and Gable have to chase him. But I don't think they can wait. I think they got to just pull the trigger now. He's hot. Don't let him cool down. We've seen it too many times. Just fucking put it on him in his fucking home state. Let him do his thing, have the fucking moment, and then it's just the wrestling title. Because you saw in this match, he has plenty of guys to wrestle. So
That's true. Very, very true.
Yeah.
What else did you thought was shine-worthy?
What else did I think was shine-worthy? Nestlemania. When Io and Roxanne get in a ring, you just watch because they should fight forever because they are 2 of the 3 best women's wrestlers on the planet, the 2 best in WWE. And when they wrestle, you watch because all 3 iterations have been good. Obviously, it ended with a little gaga, but the Judgment Day needed to look strong because obviously, like this whole thing, you already beat Liv, so we just assume Io's going to beat Liv again. But I hope it's Roxanne costing her, but we'll see. But I'm glad they made them look tough because I feel like they kind of needed it because it felt like Io was just kind of Ioing all over them.
That's fair. I will say they did a lot in commentary here about Roxanne being not on the same page, or maybe she's not in the Judgment Day, or she is. So they're planting that seed right now, 3 weeks out. So I feel like your wish hopefully will come true. But then again, they screw the pooch all the time, or swerve, bro. So, it is what it is.
Yeah.
What
I do have more shine, and I don't know how you're going to feel about this because the end result's definitely not something you like, but I'm enjoying the non-Roman Reigns portion of the bloodline with Solo Sikoa, Royce Keys, Jimmy Uso, Jacob Fatu, and LA Knight. Yeah. You know why I really enjoyed it? Who wasn't fucking around this week? The fucking Yeet Man, the worst part of this fucking thing. See ya, Dink. But obviously on SmackDown, you got Jimmy and Fatu looking for Solo. They get Royce Keys instead, so they get him involved. They have the history with Fatu and Keys, so it's like he's trying to be nice, but then all the nonsense happens. This was the main event, wasn't it?
It felt like it.
I think it was the main event match. They might have had the Cody Punk segment after.
Sorry,
Jimmy gets the win on SmackDown after some distractions. And then I believe Jacob attacked him. And then on Raw, they do a rematch and Jacob attacks Royce again. Solo just does he steals the show, man. He comes out. He's like, I'm joining the family. And I was like, this motherfucker's going to give me a thumbs down. It's going to be so good. And sure enough, he puts it up. You see the thumb come out. It goes down. And God, he's just so fucking awesome. And then obviously LA Knight comes out to make the save and says, I realize I got friends and Big Royce Keys. And you know what? Solo? Let's be buddies. Yeah. But it leads to a 6-man tag, which is fucking dog shit. But I enjoyed the storyline.
Your boy at the Showstopper saying Hobbs and Jimmy absolute blue chunks.
It wasn't a great match, but it wasn't. I didn't care about the fucking match.
I don't think it really mattered at that point.
This is actually a good storyline. It's a good storyline because you have a lot of different factors involved. The Solo character right now is fascinating. Hobbs is still new, but you're making him look important, and he's in this orbit with all these important guys. Jacob, as much as I hated what happened, I think he has taken this role and he has fucking maximized it and made it good. Jimmy is what he is. He's fine. And then obviously LA Knight, the dude's just super over. You hear the pop every time he comes out. So for a fucking tag, I can't fucking talk tonight. A 6-man tag nonsense. This one might be a little fun, but Jey Uso will probably fuck it up. For being honest.
I laughed so hard, and you didn't mention this. I don't even know if you heard LA Knight because he was talking a mile a minute. He said something only along the lines of he called them the unfortunate event, Jey Uso, instead of the main event, Jey Uso. I fucking lost it. I was just like, well, there's our new name for him, the unfortunate event. But
LA Knight, good promo. He didn't stumble this time. He was just fucking straight shooting, baby.
I feel like there's a comical just thing about him where he's just going a mile a minute. He's gonna fuck up.
Yeah.
But we can talk about. I'll talk about this in my hope because I was very surprised about this entire thing. But man, the 6-man tag out of nowhere. But it's fine. It'll work. And then
I mean, you got to fill the card. These are guys that all deserve to be on the card. It's a nice mix of different elements. So I think the match it'll probably be fun, and I think we're gonna get some good stuff out of it.
Fair enough. I will say Solo once again, just both nights, Friday and Monday. He's
so good.
He's very talented.
And I know they know it, but it's just at some point, it's just and who knows, maybe it is a babyface run that you don't expect here, but it's just he just you could tell the minute they let him start to be a character. We saw it a little bit in NXT. It was oh, this kid has something. Then obviously came up, he was just a heavy, but once they saw him, there's a reason why they entrusted him to take the mantle from Roman, even though it was an impossible situation. He did his damnedest with it, and no matter what situation they put him in, the dude just succeeds, and he's going to continue to succeed. He's the best Uso. It's not close. And he's a guy that can help carry this company into the future if they let him.
I will say this much. I really think a Solo babyface run is going to be fantastic. You want to say it out loud? I'm not saying that.
The Showstopper says LA Knight is stone cold in the Rock without Ritalin. Fucking killed me. Yeah. You know what's sad? Because you know how we've always shit on LA Knight. I've really enjoyed him lately, and it's crazy because he's been feuding with the Bloodline for 4 years, but I don't know. It's just something I feel like he's at the point where he's I don't give a fuck. I don't know if they're ever gonna do it, but he's been more entertaining. And I mean, maybe it's because he's rubbing up against Solo. He's like rubbing some of that good talent juice on him. But I don't know. It just I've been enjoying LA Knight more lately than I normally do, and that's saying something.
It's been great. I've actually, I think I gave him my comeback a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's doing something.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wouldn't mind if they gave him a world title sooner rather than later. Why the fuck? Let him beat Roman Reigns. Fuck Roman Reigns.
I mean, I feel like they would do a Money in the Bank or a Royal Rumble on him. I think they could take a flyer on him.
He doesn't need the Rumble, but he can. He's 100% a Money in the Bank guy if they want to do it.
Yeah. Anything else you thought was positive?
I have nothing else. Do you?
Really? Okay.
What do you mean, really? I just listed fucking so much shit this week. This is the most shine I've had in a while, I feel like.
Okay, relax. Don't get fucking hot about it. Don't get fucking hot about it.
I'm like 1% Spanish now. I get a little hot sometimes, okay?
You made him smile from his snuggie. Although, it is what it is. He probably,
that was a good one. I literally read it and I immediately laughed. That's how you know it's good.
Yeah, well, you don't fucking deadpan anybody. It's pretty good. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I really else thought that was
nope.
Get him off my TV, get him off my TV, get him off my TV.
Roman Seth. Seth.
There you go.
Seth. I will say Nestlemania. I took secret enjoyment out of Reigns just absolutely burying Rollins. So you know what? You're gonna get injured in a couple weeks again? It's like, oh, you know what? You're still at this point where you still need the Money in the Bank briefcase to become champion. And you're in the best situation now because you got your work daddy, Triple H. I'm like, oh my God, this is so fucking shitty. But I'm laughing because it's him making fun of Seth Rollins like I like to. Like, these are all things I had to come on in the podcast to shit on Seth Rollins. And Roman did it for me. But like this fucking feud, it's just like, I don't care. This segment was mostly I don't care. I just enjoy people making fun of Seth Rollins. But yeah, we know he's a fucking number 2. He's always been number 2. But here's the thing, Roman. You're a number 2 too, because this is the number 2 title. Roman Reigns is the number 2. Seth Rollins is the number 2. Cody Rhodes and CM Punk are the number 1s. That's why they're fighting for the real title. And these 2 schmucks are fighting over this piece of shit on this piece of shit show. And yeah.
Tommy's saying Reigns cooked him. I doubt that. Here's what I'm gonna say.
He cooked him, but it's not hard to cook Seth Rollins. Okay, he's a fucking loser.
Here's my thing, right? I believe that they took something and they took the when I watched that promo from Monday, I was like, okay, they were trying to do these like insider baseball-y, like behind the scene terms and like, oh, you're number 2 and your work daddy and all these like things. And I kept thinking to myself, the one thing that I saw there, and I said it in the Jobber Knocker thread, and I'll say it again here, they got the what chance on him. And he looked fucking perturbed. He looked fucking aggravated. Like, motherfucker, I just did this for 5 years and now you guys are going to come back to me on the what? And all I kept thinking of was when I was watching him, he looked super fucking uncomfortable. He's never been a dynamic promo. He's just not. He's a good character. He's probably one of the best characters they've had in the last 5-10 years. But my goodness, when he did that promo on Seth Rollins, I was like, he's trying so fucking hard to fucking be CM Punk. He's trying so hard to fucking go outside and say the fucking shocking thing. And I was like, are we really in a world where this even fucking matters? Because I don't give a shit. Like, you're saying the same thing. And all it was Rollins with the rebuttal being like, is that all you got? Which to me was the best response you could give, because it literally was like, you don't think I fucking thought that? You don't think I've heard that before? And I was just like, that's all he could do.
Yeah.
And then so it like negated everything Roman Reigns said. And then they fought. And I was just like, okay, great. Like, I'm glad I'm not you. Let's brawl. And then it was it. And then all I kept thinking about was none of this mattered. Like, none of it mattered. It's all fucking little sound bites if they're going to put them in the package. I don't think Roman Reigns cooked them. I think Seth Rollins had a very passionate promo in the last couple of weeks. But again, like you said, nobody gives a shit anymore. Roman Reigns has been proving to me that without the bloodline, without Heyman specifically, he is not as exciting. He is not as dynamic. And when he's on his own, he's playing the same character, but he's a less than character because the accoutrements and all the things around him. And like you said, the bloodline is in orbit, but they're not with him when he's doing these things anymore. So it does feel like, oh, he's on his own, but he's not. And they're doing these things. I just don't like it. I feel like as a fan, I'm sure it'll all work out in the end, but I'm just not interested in Roman Reigns anymore. I'm not interested in this particular matchup. I think They're trying to build it and use car salesmanship, trying to tell me I'm supposed to care about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, but they're not important to me anymore. I think there's so many more exciting things going on. I mean, Oba and Brock is fucking next level. You got fucking CM Punk and the Cody doing their thing. You've got all these other things falling. Danhausen's still hot. Like there's so many other things that pique my interest, right? And then you got guys that just show up and fucking wrestle, and I'm like, yep, I'll watch that too. There's women out there fucking killing it. I just feel like Roman Reigns is still in the same gear. He has not learned a new move. He's not done anything different. If anything, he's taking apart what he made special, and he's just applying it again and again and again. And you know what? That's fucking lazy. It's fucking lazy. And Seth Rollins can say whatever he wants, and he's trying his damnedest, and I give him all the credit in the world, but I don't think people will ever truly have an emotional connection to him the way that the number one needs to have a connection.
Yeah, no, it's past. Like that like thing has passed. And this Roman Reigns, I said it when he started the feud with Punk, and I've been saying it since WrestleMania, like he needed to evolve and he didn't. He just hasn't. He's the same fucking guy. And like you said, without Heyman, without those guys around him, it doesn't work as well. It wasn't working anyways even with those guys, like when they're around him, but it's just like it's really not working now. And it just Raw is tough because that's a slop of shit. We're gonna get into the Vision stuff in a minute, and it's just like that stuff dominates the show, and it makes it a tough watch. It's like luckily this week we have the Gauntlet, we had Io Roxanne, like we get these fun little things, but like your main set pieces have just been bad since WrestleMania, and it's just like they continue to just go all in on them. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, this match it'll probably be fine. I don't doubt it. Roman Reigns always shows up, Seth always shows up, but his feud it just doesn't do it. It ain't doing it, bro. So I'll be happy when it's over.
Shall we get to the stinky room?
You want to go talk about you have vision? Is your vision a little blurry? Do you want to take this one? Because this thing was.
Hold on, can we just do the one thing that popped me before we talk about how shit this was?
Yeah.
Fucking Otis ripping his shirt off and yelling, "I'm a Polak, baby!" I fucking died. I was like, greatest line I've ever heard in my fucking life. For someone that's Polish, I was like, there's my boy, represent fucking Otis. I was ready to go. But anyway, so this thing, my goodness, I have a theory. Maybe I'm wrong.
An Austin theory?
Yes, right. I had a theory that this entire segment went far too long, which is why Royce Keys and Jimmy had to start in a fucking commercial break. Like that was my original thought. Like they fucking went way too long on this. I mean, there's so many things to dissect with this. Like I don't like it at all, but here we are. And the one thing that bothered me about this entire thing was watching Braun Breaker the entire time.
Just fucking be a side piece.
Right. And I'm like, and Otis is bumping him? Like fucking bumping Braun Breaker. After you spent the better part of 2 years telling me he's a WrestleMania main eventer, multiple time main eventer, and then you got fucking 5'0", 300-pound Roadblock bumping his ass. Now I understand you need to do it because of whatever, but like, my word, like, come on. And like, I was just thinking to myself, can we get Bronson Reed back? Can fucking Logan Paul take the fucking tag title back and just have one arm? Because all I kept thinking was like, Jesus Christ, how are we putting poor Braun Breaker? As a fan, I'm watching it and I'm like, this isn't believable. This isn't believable at all. Like I just thought to myself, I get that we've got the fucking Oba train. I get that. And maybe he surpassed him in their mind. But I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's just like, I think they're just, I don't know why they're just so, like, they literally took Heyman away from the Vision. That's how fucking Heyman was probably like, I'm out. This shit's stinky. Give him Maxine, whatever. This to me, why the fuck did they win the tag titles last week if this is what we're doing? You didn't need the tag titles for this. Like, is it just because you realize, like, oh, did someone on the Street Profits get hurt that I don't know about or something? But it was just like, what did that accomplish? So is the SummerSlam going to match these two fucking dorks versus fucking Braun Breaker and fucking Austin Theory and his girlfriend? Like, what are we doing, dude? And look, I will say, props to Logan Paul for showing up every week. That motherfucker doesn't have to. He's showing up every week, doing his best to try to fucking make sure this shit works. Because it would work a lot better if he was involved. It would work a lot better if it was him and Maxine. But we're stuck with fucking Austin Theory, the fucking Iron Man of the Vision. It's just like this was shit. And then they do the thing where Otis trying to confess his law. It's just like this whole segment was fucking lame. It was stupid. It just like it didn't. Like, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing? The best part of this was Braun Breaker fucking sending Tozawa to the moon because he takes such a good spear.
I just thought it was weird because it just like kept going.
It wasn't a long segment.
And it was just like, okay, we have the fucking confession of love. And then it's like they're gonna kiss, low blow, but there's also outside before that is like all these things. And I just felt like, what are we doing? So
yeah. Dog shit.
Anyway, all I kept thinking about was it was like watching a really bad movie, and it was like the high school bullies picking on the fucking fat kid and the fucking little guy, the exchange student. Like that's what it fucking looked like to me. And it was like, oh, the pretty girl doesn't like the fat guy. So then here comes the fucking guy everybody hates because he's not good at anything and he's just good looking, which I get to a certain extent. But all I kept thinking about was this is bad television. This is just bad television. On top of having a bad faction that they don't get rid of, on top of a fucking poor fucking Tozawa and Otis, who everybody universally loves.
Yeah.
It's just like you're heaping on, and it's so bad.
Also, and where's that fraud Chad Gable? Like, what the fuck? You're not gonna come stick up for your friend?
Free red.
Yeah, and maybe that's what this leads to. But it's just like, why the tag? I just don't. I don't know. This whole thing's a fucking shit show.
My thing is it's all centered around Austin Theory, and if that's the focal point of this,
the Iron Man of the Vision, baby. Braun Breaker's just as heavy now.
My goodness,
what a fucking world! It's bad, man.
This could have. Here's my thing. This could have been a backstage segment, and it probably would have been faster.
Yeah, I wish I could take a restraining order out on this segment.
Fair enough. Yeah. Do you think this is the worst segment you've seen yet this year? Because I can't think of anything that's worse.
I fast forward a lot of AEW, but in WWE, it's up there. It's certainly up there. I feel like we had a really bad one with Michin and B-Fab when they first joined Jade. I feel like that was pretty dog shit. I'm sure there's been other dog shit Vision segments.
I'm on a free ride. Austin Theory is truly Andrew McCarthy from all of the 80s movies. Now, listen. JC has no idea what you're talking about.
I don't.
He's going to have to Google that shit.
I lived in the 80s for 6.5 months. And
wow,
I was
he's showing his age.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. And yet, he's got a full beard. So, it's all right. He's a grown-ass man, even though he was not born in the 80s for very long. It's fine. He was everywhere. Let's just put it that way. Okay?
Everywhere.
Anything else that you thought was really stupid?
We haven't talked about Gunther and Aldis. How do you feel about it?
It doesn't bother me. I don't think it's the end of the show. I thought that was fucking weird that it was the end.
Yeah, I think they just had to do it because they were building it. But look, I think I said it last week. I'm fine with this happening here. I think this is the spot to do it. Gunther needs a fucking dub bad, man. He needs a dub bad because they've tanked his run a little bit. So this will be it, and then you can like jerk off Nick Aldis a little bit, which they want to do, which is fine. So I just like I don't know if I care enough about it though.
Do you think the Gunther? I guess because we can only talk about from 2026 and on. I feel like the what could have been left the Dolphin Award goes to Gunther at this point, and like the retirement, and then nothing else.
Yeah, it's certainly left the Dolphin what could have been. We actually already have 4 things in there.
Holy shit. Whatever, fine. I'm just throwing it out there, bud.
No, that's not bad though.
I feel like it's the biggest disappointment. He beats and retires all these people, and then what? Like they don't do anything.
No, it's definitely it.
They punt him over to SmackDown.
You want to hear what I have in here right now? It's actually there's a lot of things that have left though it could have been this year. The Cody Orton WrestleMania feud, dog shit. Darby Allin's Lon T's victory over MJF, dog shit. Sami Zayn's 9-day title reign. Meh. Vision storyline: Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed died before WrestleMania.
Okay.
So I'll add it to the list because that does. It might be better than Sammy's 9-day title reign. I'm coming around with that being a good thing because I think it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, it's what it is. Let's see if there's anything else that I can put here.
I don't have any more notes, so it's probably nothing that I cared about, but I'm sure there's some things you didn't like.
This is just a me thing. That fucking Trick Williams legacy title is fucking awful. I fucking hate it.
I didn't even really notice much of a difference.
It looked like they had shag rug all over that title. It looks terrible. Look fucking terrible. Do you think people are gonna buy that? I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if someone wears a fucking belt like that. Honest to God. You could have given it white and gold trim. You could have done something fucking awesome with it. But the fact that it looks like it's taken from a fucking stupid fucking teddy bear is ridiculous. What?
I am live on the past podcast hitting stoop with the King Corbin gif because his fucking takes are terrible.
Well, maybe he'll come in here and stoop to our level.
Dom's the one who tagged me in this, so Dom was looking to rile up the beast.
Yeah, anyway, I don't like that fucking title. I think it's fucking stupid, so I'm done with it. I just don't like it at all, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we can get on to being hopeful if you want.
Glorious!
You're my only hope.
I'll go first, Nestlemania, because Saturday main event is happening. There's things that are happening. And I looked at the card. I was like, well, they're not trying very hard. But there is a match between Paige and Brie Bella taking on Fatal Influence of Laney Reed and Fallon Henley, who got my comeback last week for being on the Cody Rhodes podcast. And she's going to get my hope this week because I hope Fatal Influence wins because what the fuck are we doing? Like Brie Bella and Paige, I forgot they exist. They're barely around. Fatal Influence is a real tag team. I feel like there's a lot of women's tag teams right now, and they're just not fighting because you got fucking Brie Bella and Paige as the champs. Get Paige away from Brie Bella. We did the moment. It's time to move on. It's time for Brie Bella to go back where she came from, go hang out with her little goat bitch in Washington, and Paige can go do a singles run, and Fatal Influence can be draped in gold. Hashtag JC knows. Hashtag JC's hopes come true. Hashtag JC hoping for JC's girls to win titles.
That's a long hashtag.
Everything about me is long-winded.
Nope. Yeah, well, long-winded for sure. You probably talk yourself out of all sorts of things. Anyway, my hope. Well, never mind. I'm not going to touch that one with a 10-foot pole.
Also long.
Well, it's true. It's true. Let's do a 10-inch pole. That's still long. 10 centimeters.
Yeah. What's the conversion rate there?
I don't really care. Yeah. Anyway, we get it. Your dick's long. Moving on.
I didn't say that.
Well, that's what you were implying the entire time.
I was making jokes, bro. Come on.
Oh, now we're
I think I ended Stoop. He hasn't answered yet because he said Braun Breaker's title run would be like a Damian Priest title run. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here. So he's gonna be in AEW in 2 years.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
My hope. You're gonna be like, shut the fuck up. Well, as usual.
Shut the fuck up.
There you go. It is about Solo Sikoa, LA Knight, and Hobbs taking on the Usos and Jacob Fatu. Now, I thought about this really long and hard and full of semen, as Austin Powers would say. And I will say this much. I really get suspicious of this entire thing. Like, I don't believe for 1 second this is going to not have something fucking weird about it at the end of it. So here's what I'm thinking. I don't think that Hobbs, LA Knight, and Solo are going to win this matchup at all. I have no fucking thought in my brain that's going to happen. It's almost like the fucking lock of the week for me in my head. So all I kept thinking about was this. What if we live in a world, right, where Jacob Fatu is like, yep, fuck everybody. Hobbs is my boy. Hobbs turns on Solo and LA Knight, joins the bloodline.
Okay.
Hold on. So you got Hobbs and you got Jacob. Two fucking bad motherfuckers. And then Roman looks at them and he's like, man, these fucking tasty assholes could fucking just throw everybody around, beat them up. And you know what he does? He goes, yeah, fuck the Usos. I don't need the Usos anymore. And he has Hobbs and Fatu beat up the Usos. See you, dinks. Out of there, out of the bloodline. So then you have the fucking reverse where it's going to be all family Us on one side, Solo and the Usos.
This is so bad.
Taking on Roman Reigns and his fucking giant ass fucking heavies. Now that That would be something interesting. That's gonna be
fucking. You might as well put LA Knight in the bloodline too.
No,
what
no,
the
no,
fuck
no,
are we doing?
no.
Oh
Because
my
we need LA Knight
God.
to beat fucking Roman Reigns. Because they just keep fucking. Here's the thing: it can't be Solo after the fucking fake out, after the fake out, after the fake out. It's just not gonna be Solo.
I think they're gonna win.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I think they're gonna pin Jimmy.
Okay.
Because I think Jacob and the Usos aren't getting along, so I think it's more likely there's a falling out there, and then
Okay.
they don't even need Hobbs to kick him out because Roman's just like, "Fuck you, losers." Jay, you didn't get it done. Jimmy, go be a daddy, and yeah.
If Hobbs becomes part of the bloodline, you're gonna fucking be like that Nestle. He knows. So
There is a one problem with Hobbs being part of the bloodline.
I understand that.
He's
very
not
much.
Samoan.
I understand that, but I will say this much.
You're gonna be like Sami Zayn. I'm like, yeah, that was.
He's Samoan adjacent. They've painted him as Samoan adjacent, so it's fine. Okay. He's more Usi than most. That's what I'm saying. Listen, what else can you do with Hobbs? Fucking nothing. So here we go.
That's
Hobbs in the
terrible.
bloodline.
No.
Imagine like a Legion of Doom tag team where they just fucking beat people up. Be fucking great. Give them the tag titles. Then maybe we'll have fucking tag teams doing shit. Be great. Be fucking great. I'm a fucking.
That don't impress me much. So you gotta hope, and it really sucks. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, you're really dumb, but this takes the cake on the lawn cold Nestle nights. Don't call it a comeback. My comeback's going to Baron Corbin. I already talked about it. He's fucking great. He's back. JC's happy. And one less Royal Rumble hope next year because he's already back, baby. Short and sweet.
My comeback gets me soft. SAWS.
Big ass.
Big ass is coming back on my birthday, motherfuckers.
That's
so
funny, actually.
I really hope it's not Enzo related, but it probably will be because they seem like a package deal. But man, to see him leave the WWE, have all his problems, to kind of right the ship, to get back to AW, doing the best he could with. I forgot about the Big Apple and Chris Jericho and Big Bill. That was pretty funny, and I always thought he was super entertaining. And I just thought, man, I don't know. So I'm giving Big Cass my comeback. I'm really excited to see what he can do. Hopefully they can get that 7-footer to do something fucking awesome. I don't know if he's just there like Baron Corbin to fucking put other guys over, but man, he deserves a second shot. And I'm excited for him. And yeah, here it is. By the way, JC, your arch nemesis has now entered the chat. So here you go.
I think it's because Dom called him in. Dom called him in. Yeah, we talked about your terrible Braun Breaker take there, Stoopy. So yeah.
I think we just every time he enters the room, we should just go, Stoop. You know what I mean?
Oh man. He's gonna be in AEW in 2 years comment is absolutely insane. The burnt peanut, you're playing a little Fortnite, huh? I agree, Joe. I agree with Joe's comment too.
Joe.
What do you do with Royce Keys, Nestlemania? You let him powerhouse. I wish they could take that song from AEW.
You notice how they got rid of the fucking stupid harmonica now? It was like,
yeah, that's like
come on.
They make some of these entrance songs, and I'm like, this isn't. Nobody knows what this is.
No,
like it's like literally like AEW did it right with him. They had to go powerhouse. Like I know who's fucking coming out, but with him, it's just like it starts playing this fucking jig, and I'm just like, what? I don't know. There's a bunch of songs like that now. They're just like, give me something off the top. Like literally, Triple H is the one who always says that. So the fact that he has all these superstars that he like and is trying to push in the entrance music, at least like the, we would have got used to it, but
I just don't think that's jarring enough. Like, it's not like if the smell of the rock is cooking or the glass shattering. Yeah. It's like you need some type of sound effect. I get it, but like
it also doesn't really fit like his character.
Him.
Like
no,
he's powerhouse.
Yeah, you can call him a powerhouse without calling him powerhouse, you know? Like it's just it's just fucking weird. But anyway, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So we had a hope. We had a comeback.
Now we got to finish, baby.
Finish.
I don't know what's on SmackDown because I thought that tag match was on SmackDown. It's actually on Saturday night's main event. So let's preview that shit. 4 matches, Nestlemania. It is taking place at MSG this Saturday on the cock. and YouTube for people like Danny who don't live in America. So we have the first match. It is a no DQ match. So get ready for all the good guy in the world. Danhausen takes on JD McDonough. Yes, this is a real match on a TV special with Dominic Mysterio. Nestlemania. Does Danhausen remain undefeated?
Danhausen will go on to Goldberg-like status.
They're doing Danhausen Dom at SummerSlam, aren't they?
Probably. But here's the thing.
So this is the little fluffer for him, little JD action.
I did laugh on Monday when he did the fucking curse and he cursed the wrong turnbuckle. He's like, shit.
That was good.
The thing is like, even when I know that was like fuck up on purpose, but even if he fucked up by accident, it still works with the character.
Yes.
Like nobody will know the
difference. I'm glad they did it because like you don't want him to seem like he's invincible because he's still gonna be this goofy little twerp.
Yeah.
So it worked.
I'm a Fanhausen, so it's fine.
Me too. Fanhausen for the win, baby.
Here we go, Fanhausen. There you go. Also, not in the fucking predictions here, but apparently they're advertising the OTC meeting, the
Jalen Brunson. Yeah.
The MVP final.
He's acknowledging him. Whatever. It's an MSG. That's just for the crowd pop. Nobody cares. You know what else we care about? Paige and Brie Bella defending their women's tag team titles. I just hope for this against the fatal influence of Laney Reed and Fallon Henley with JC Jane. Give me Laney and Fallon because hashtag JC's hopes come true.
Fatal attraction.
It was fatal influence.
Whatever they're fucking called.
Toxic attraction was.
No, that's somebody else's mother.
What?
She's a mother.
Not yet. She will be, right? That's what you guys were talking about in the chat, right? When I was confused.
Yes.
I'm just not on the old Twitter machine as much. Yeah, Almhausen. We need Almhausen. Joe, I agree. Next up, who'd you pick? Did you make a pick?
I did the fatal attraction thing.
Okay, so fatal influence. Next up, we have a singles match between Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. Lyra's kind of a broken Lyra. Who you got?
I was gonna break out into a song and then I realized I forgot the lyrics. Repair these broken wings. I'm gonna pick Lyra.
I'm picking Lyra too because Bayley's going to AEW to hang out with Mercedes, who's gonna be the new champ. Yeah, because I think she's probably gonna debut at Wembley if that works in the cards. I don't fucking know.
Wait, she doesn't have a contract? What's up with that?
It's been heavily teased by her that she's leaving, so I'm assuming she's leaving. Usually where there's smoke, there's fire. Because Noah's funny. I was at work today, and I hope no one at Nesson is listening, but we have their show up and we make fun of it. And Tommaso Ciampa was the guest on it, and he said that it getting leaked that he was leaving was the best thing that could have happened to him because it got him way more money. So maybe Bayley's trying to do the same thing. But yeah, I got Lyra as well. Nestlemania. Next up, main event. Tag team match player CM Punk and Cody Rhodes take on the tag team of Gunther and Sami Zayn because that's going to end well. Cody and Punk must pose. They're the top two guys in this company. They're the top two guys who pose, and they're on their way to SummerSlam. SummerSlam.
I would think that the super friends of Cody and Punk win, especially with Crybabies, Gunther and Sammy. Doesn't really fit their character to win.
I also think Nick Aldis might fuck Gunther in this match.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, Mickey might not like that, but maybe she's into that. I don't know.
He's got a very square head, a very Frankensteinish head. You never notice that? He's like a Frankenstein in a suit.
Are we talking about Aldis?
Yeah. I mean, he's chiseled. He's chiseled.
He's very chiseled. We're talking about a former NWA champion, Nestlemania.
That's true. Also a TNA Impact heavyweight champion.
You know who beat him for the NWA championship?
Yeah. Whoa.
Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I don't care.
That's Saturday main event. And now you're probably going to talk about something that I don't care about, so go for it.
We can talk about this shit. Kenny Omega beats fucking MJF.
I should have put this in the heat, but that's how little I care about it. I forgot it happened.
What does Joe say? We don't talk about all this is sex life on this podcast. We just did.
With all the things that you bring up for us to talk about, Joe, that's where you're drawing the line? Oh, Lord.
Joseph, I hope you're listening. I hope you have this. I want you to turn the volume up real loud on this. I want your wife to hear this. Okay? Are you listening, Joseph? Don't start having standards now. Okay? Stop it. You're a habitual line stepper, Joseph. All right. So don't tell us what we can and cannot do on this program. Okay.
We're allowed to tell AEW what they can and cannot do, though. And
That's
making Kenny
true.
Omega that old fucking geriatric piece of shit champion, I am not watching your show anymore.
Wow, that's rough.
I didn't even watch it last week. I saw that and I'm like, there's no reason to watch this.
Hey.
I will watch Mercedes win the title, and I don't care about anything else.
Okay.
Don't fucking care. Kenny Omega as champion in the year of 2026. That fucking, like, what are we talking about? Better than Mark Briscoe being. Actually, no. Reach for the sky, boy. He might be a better champion than Kenny Omega.
Don't even say that. That's not true. All right. So anyway, I was very excited to see that they fucking did something. That's fine. I need a reaction to the Gun Club adopted dog PCA.
I love the Gun Club. I don't know what that is, Joe or Dom, because I didn't watch this week because I was pissed off that they made Kenny Omega champion. So send me the clip, Dom.
I think it's
because that sounds fun.
Thread. I think it's in the knocker thread.
Yeah, sometimes I get way behind in there, especially like if it's on a weekend or a Monday.
You guys have been my wrestling content for the last 3 weeks. Thank you.
I hope it was better than the actual shows. Pretty low bar, though.
Also, we're sorry.
Yeah. I'm surprised Joe stuck around for the AEW shitstorm.
I will say this much. I loved where they fucking wrestled, though. The whole thing, the way it looked was outstanding. I fucking died. You would have loved this, Josh. 3 minutes.
Who the fuck?
You would have loved this since you love both of these men. Tommaso Ciampa got fucking hurt in like the first 3 minutes of the fucking brawl with the fucking Voldemort. And literally all they fucking obsessed about was the fact that he got a giant gash in his ass. They fucking talked about it for like 5 minutes. And
who did he wrestle?
Like, Jericho.
Oh, yeah. The chances of me that's like, I'd rather watch Kenny Omega win the title 17 million times than watch Chris Jericho match.
It's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous.
He re-signed there like long term, right?
Great. Who cares?
He probably like went to Triple H and be like, "Hey, I want to come back," and Triple H was like, "No."
I'll say this much: I do agree. The presentation of Beach Break was a lot of fun to watch. They went out of their way to make that night feel special for MJ. His leg must be fucking hanging on by a thread for this to happen. So
no, I think they want Ospreay to beat Omega for the title because they're fucking nerds and they want to like jerk off like they're New Japan.
So anyway, we're gonna have a celebration for Kenny Omega. We're also gonna have this 6-woman tag is just fucking ridiculous.
Who's in it?
We've got Willow Nightingale, Maya World, and Han versus Mercedes Moné and Divine Dominion.
Who's Divine Dominion?
Megan Bain and
okay.
And what's her face? I'll be honest with you. They have so many women in this division. I'm like, is that Will Ospreay's wife or is that the other lady? It's just like they all look the same to me. Sorry. Like there's like 600 women in that division where I feel like they don't differentiate enough to give them a character.
Did you just say all white women look the same?
Not all of them.
Sounds like
dude, take a look. Go to Twitter right now and tell me who that fucking person is right now.
What's the tag team called? Divine Dominion?
Divine Dominion.
I thought she was a tag team with Penelope Ford.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
I mean, I just don't fucking pay attention to this shit anymore.
Also,
Lena Cross, that's not Will Ospreay's wife.
Right. But Will Ospreay's wife, I think she's in a tag team with our girl, the Hater, right? Or is there someone else?
I might let Lena Cross throw me around a little bit. She looks mean.
All right.
Does she have the pink hair at AEW?
Yeah, I guess. Or it looks like purple now, but
yeah, no, we can work with that.
We also have Andrade Alidalo versus Jake Doyle, Jake something, whatever his name is. That's fucking gonna put.
No, what's funny? One of the top searches is Lena Cross related to Karrion Cross?
Right.
And AI says no. Lena Cross and Karrion Cross are not related. They are two entirely separate professional wrestlers who simply share a wrestling name. I love the internet. It's so fucking stupid.
Here's the thing. I will say this much. Yeah, she hangs with Jamie Hayter, of course.
I know who she is. She's the one that kept wrestling Mercedes, Alex Windsor. She's mid as fuck.
I'm just saying this much. They don't do a good enough job telling me why I should care about these women. They just don't.
Well, I can tell you why I care about them, because they're good at wrestling.
Sure, that's it. And it's not you on your couch with the dimmed lights and a fucking handkerchief and maybe some.
I literally love the Tickler. I'm not really attracted to her.
By the way, my God.
The Tickler's great.
Oh my God. You need to watch Beach Break. Never mind. You don't have to watch Beach Break. I'll find you the video from fucking Botchamania. She was drunk during commentary on Beach Break.
Tickler?
It was the funniest fucking thing. I swear to God, she was just like, wow, a lot of dumb bitches in this one. She just, from the minute
she's fucking funny, dude. Like she's like, I've seen some of her promos. I'm like, this girl is funny. This girl's
like,
funny.
She was drunk. She was drunk.
Yeah.
And she was giving shit to Tony Schiavone, and she was like saying shit about like, I bet you you probably fucking smell my underwear. Just random fucking shit. She was going hard on him, and I was just like, wow.
He might sniff her underwear.
What the fuck is going on? It was great. It was fucking awesome. You guys gotta go back and watch it. It was fucking top level bullshit.
All right, send me that. Dom, you resend the gun clip when I'm not drunk or not paying attention. And
my God.
What else were we talking about?
Anyway,
what was the other match you said? Jake Hager versus Did you see Jake Hager get the fucking piss slipped out of him?
Oh yeah. Did you see Rhea Ripley and Buddy Matthews reaction to it? They were there live.
Yeah.
They were fucking laughing their
ass. It's so fucking good. Like that power slap's the dumbest thing ever, but I'm glad Dana White invented it just so we can watch Jake Hager get fucking knocked out by a fucking bitch slap because he's a fucking dumbass. He's hilarious. I loved when he buried Tony Khan because we all love that, but like he's such a fucking loser. Oh, it was so nice to see his fucking face get fucking whoosh. Down goes the All-American American.
You know what? I have a really weird feeling that they're gonna fucking make Will Ospreay a fucking heel or something with the Death Riders or something. This is gonna be the stupidest thing ever. Like, it's right there. Will Ospreay, babyface world champion. Just let it fucking happen. But I don't think they're gonna do it the right way.
Yeah, I don't understand why he's in their orbit.
Your mom's here.
Oh, good.
I love the laughing duo. There we go.
I told her I was going to call her after the podcast. She's probably seeing how late she has to stay up.
Poor mom.
Yeah.
Poor mom. She just wants to talk to her son, and here I am making it worse.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're pretty much done anyway.
Is that all on AEW? What was the other match you said? I called him Jake Hager, but who's the big goon in
Jake Doyle.
Jake Doyle. Who's he fighting?
Fucking Alito.
Oh, Andrade. Oh, Andrade's going to win that.
By the way, have you seen
it's annoying. There's a lot of things I want to watch in this stupid show, but I have to boycott it now.
There's a lot of decent shit on this, but it's so hard to get to. You're just like, I can't watch this. I cannot sit through another Death Riders promo. I cannot sit through a Jon Moxley 3-segment match. Wait, nobody wants that.
Dom thinks Omega's turning. No. I
think he just had a promo saying he wanted to do it right.
They're going to have a babyface versus babyface match. That's what they're going to do. It's AEW. Unless somehow this becomes a triple threat with MJF. But then it's just like, why? Why not just do Ospreay, MJF? I don't know. I'm telling you, they want to New Japan this, and they want to have Ospreay Omega because Tony Khan can be like, I'm the best booker ever. I gave you this dream match, and now you can all be happy when you're in your parents' basement being losers.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, they didn't really. Here's the thing: they don't fucking advertise good shit, so it's just too bad. It's just bad across the board. So.
Doyle rules.
Doyle.
He's like just the most generic, like big goon wrestler, but the fact that his name is Jake Doyle, I like talking about him. Doyle.
And that's the thing. They got 600 guys in the Don Callis family, all generic guys, and nobody.
He's the one that he debuted when I thought it was a Coffee brother.
Right, exactly.
I was like, wait, that's my Coffee.
They all look the same on AEW, right? They all look the same. Tony Russo. Here's the thing. All these people are fucking 1-2-dimensional wrestlers. Nobody knows who they are. And you're like, where the fuck did they come from? It's just, they don't fucking give us
Did you just describe the Don Callis family?
Yes. Nobody cares. Brian Cage came back. Brian Cage and WWE.
Honestly, Brian Cage is like the only one I like because he's so goofy and his muscles are so ridiculous looking.
But Brian Cage is like, he should be this big ass thing.
No, he would have been a good wrestler like 20 years ago. That stuff doesn't work anymore. Listen, the machine.
If you have fucking Mike Speedball Bailey on television.
Yeah, that dweeb should not be on TV.
My goodness.
If he is, he should be Danhausen.
My goodness.
Yeah.
So
you're a Speedball guy.
Well,
you know what I miss about AEW? AEW Dark, because I wouldn't have to watch it. I mean, that's pretty much Collision. Isn't Collision AEW Dark now? Does anyone watch Collision? Joe watches Collision.
Joe watches everything because Joe thinks it's good for him. You know, when Joe is really just going through a war of attrition watching AEW. That's all I'm gonna say. I appreciate the sacrifice that Joe makes.
He's gonna like watch some of the stuff and be like, how do I pretend like this wasn't the worst thing I ever watched? I feel like that happens like 3 times an episode.
Spin cycle is what he's doing.
Yeah.
I will say.
Tough. It's tough, man, because it's hard to defend.
AEW is not very good. That's just how it is.
Is TNA good yet?
No, they've actually, you didn't hear about them? They got rid of everybody.
I saw like people upset about stuff, but
yeah, they got rid of Tommy Dreamer, the Melted Candle, and they also got rid of Sammy Callahan. They got rid of Moose, I think, maybe not Moose, but they got rid of some other people. And like Nick Nemeth is now the champion. I would assume Santana's on his way to NXT. They're fucking wholesaling it.
Why did the NXT agreement end?
I don't know. It happened the minute the AMC thing went through.
That's why then.
So maybe they got him the deal and they were like, well, that's our job. We did our job. Bye.
No, because I think WWE liked that as a feeder. Maybe TNA just thought like they put themselves back on the map and could be on their own again because most people are delusional.
Most people are delusional. And then there's us.
Not delusional at all.
No. We just talk about a lot of innuendos on this podcast.
Viva España.
On that note, JC needs to get out of here to talk to his mommy. On that note, thank you for listening and watching the Jobber Knocker podcast. I'll be back next week. JC will not be back.
Yep. So, Island boy.
Island. On that note, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching and listening to the Jobber Knocker podcast. We'll be back next week with some more Jobber Knockery.